Today we are going to do an update on our eggs that we put in our incubator on the last episode of Farm Fresh Science. It starts with a small pinhole in the egg called piping. On April 16th at 11 a.m., on only day 17 out of 21 days it takes normal chickens to grow before hatching, Uno was born. He was so quick to hatch that I didn't even get to catch it before he was out. When they first hatch, they are very damp and their balance is terrible, as you can see in the video.
Oh, baby.
But still, I tried to encourage him.
He likes my voice, I think.
Quite a few hours,
probably
he was able to walk with little to no trouble and started walking all around the incubator. Don't worry if they move the eggs. That's completely normal and won't harm the unhatched
Will Brian
chickens.
be excited or will he care?
Oh, he'll like it.
You leave them in the incubator for 24 to 48 hours or until they become fluffy and walk and are very dry. It took only 12 hours before I was confident enough to move him under a heat lamp and out of the incubator. As you can see in the video, he was more than ready. Walking really good, balance was great, and you can see that his feathers had already started to dry out and fluff up really well. He was also chirping non-stop and pecking on the glass. When I moved him into the brooder, which is just wood chips, a heat lamp, and a food and water source in a protected area, in this case, a Tupperware container, he really started to chirp. I took it as a sign that he really liked his new home. On April 19th, at just day 20 of 21, Dose and Josie both started to piping at the same time. Dose was in the brown egg, and Josie was in the blue egg. He started to try and pipe out. You can see that by the egg fluttering at the top. Sometimes it can take them up to 24 hours before a chick hatches. But Dose hatched in less than an hour. As you can see, I was able to catch her in this time-lapse video. It's important not to interfere during the hatching process. It's something that a chick must do all on their own. Next was Josie's turn in the blue egg. Having the other chicks in the incubator chirping helps encourage the other chicks to hatch. In this time lapse of Josie's hatch, I was very tempted to move Dose's egg, but it's important not to open the incubator during hatching, because you don't want the humidity to drop too low, causing the membrane inside the egg to harden, making the hatch more difficult on the chick. And as you can see, she had no trouble. She made it out in less than 5 hours. Now let's watch as they interact inside the incubator.
You guys are so cute.
Next came Sophie. She was hatched at 6:36 p.m. And that night, while I was sleeping, Tony hatched and was perfect. Last to come was Trace, or Trey for short. His was not an easy hatch. He tried all day but made little progress. I eventually had to remove him out of his egg piece by piece outside the incubator. When I got him out at 11:45, I noticed his feet were clawed or drawn in from his time in the egg. After Googling really quick, I found it would be helped by taping them straight, so I used Band-Aids on his cute little feet. He's now able to stand and walk, and 16 hours later was moved under the heat lamp to join the rest of his brothers and sisters.